Hey, in this quick Photoshop tutorial, I'll show you how to create a drop shadow effect. This drop shadow effect will make objects more visible and more clear, especially on YouTube thumbnails. So let's see how can we create a drop shadow all around this sign which I have here. This one, it's a wooden PNG which I have. So back to the business. Now what you have to do, just select the item. Here are the layers on which you want to create a drop shadow effect, right? And after that you'll find here a button. Let's press on it and you can select the drop shadow and this menu will pop up. Now let's see how can we play with the drop shadow inside Photoshop, how to create one. The first settings, it's opacity. Basically this is the intensity of the drop shadow around the object, right? I will leave it all the way to the maximum for now. The distance, let's leave it for now. This is the spread, basically how serious the drop shadow is and how thick the drop shadow really is. I will leave the spread for now maybe on 40 or 30. And this is the size of the shadow. All right. For now, let's leave the size around 60, the spread around 40, and back to the distance. This is the shadow distance, how to play with this. Also, you'll have an angle here, how to adjust the size, but also you can drag and drop the shadow with your mouse around Photoshop and place it wherever you want, right? So keep that in mind. For now, let's go with the distance to 0 as a normal, angle 0, and let's create a nice drop shadow around the sign, maybe something like that. This is a nice drop shadow which you'd like to have. Also, another way how to play with it, the size can be maybe 3, 2 or 1. Let's leave it on 3 and you can increase the spread to the maximum. This is a nice drop shadow, very common on YouTube. And another one is to increase the size maybe to something like that and decrease the spread now. This one is also very used on YouTube. You can leave it exactly like that. So this was the quick tutorial how to create a drop shadow effect in Adobe Photoshop. I hope this tutorial helped you out and bye bye.